Hello everyone, and welcome to the Wethnetic channel. Today, we're diving into a book that will make you question everything you thought you knew about money, education, and even reality itself. We're talking about Fake by the one and only Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Why does this book matter so much right now? Because we're surrounded by fake things, fake money, fake teachers, and fake assets. Kiyosaki argues that these fakes are not just harmless imitations. They're actively making the rich richer and the poor and middle class poorer. In the next few minutes, we're going to unpack the core ideas from this powerful book so you can learn to spot the fake and build genuine wealth. Ready to separate the real from the fake? Let's get started. So, what are the three main fakes that Kiyosaki warns us about? The first, and perhaps the biggest, is fake money. He argues that ever since the US dollar was taken off the gold standard in 1971, our money has become fake. It's no longer backed by a real, tangible asset like gold. Instead, it's what's called fiat currency, which means it's based on faith in the government that issues it. The problem? Governments can print it endlessly. When they print more money, the value of the money you've saved goes down. This is inflation, and it's a silent tax that steals your wealth. Kiyosaki says real money, or God's money, is gold and silver. These have held their value for thousands of years because you can't just print more of them. Understanding this difference is the first step to protecting your financial future. The second fake is fake teachers. Now, Kiyosaki isn't talking about the dedicated teachers in our schools. He is talking about the financial gurus and so-called experts who have never actually done what they teach. Think about it. How many financial advisors are actually wealthy themselves from their own investments? Many are just salespeople earning commissions by selling you products like mutual funds. Kiyosaki's rich dad taught him that you should only take financial advice from people who are living the life you want to live. He warns against listening to what he calls poor dad advice, the conventional wisdom of go to school, get a good job, save money, and invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks. This advice, he says, is designed for a world that no longer exists. Real teachers have real-world experience. They've made mistakes, learned from them, and built actual wealth. The lesson here is to be incredibly selective about who you listen to. Ask yourself, does this person practice what they preach? The third fake is fake assets. This one is crucial. Your poor dad might tell you that your house is your biggest asset. But Kiyosaki flips this on its head. He defines an asset very simply. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Your primary residence, with its mortgage, property taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs, constantly takes money out of your pocket. Therefore, it's a liability. A real asset would be something like a rental property that generates positive cash flow each month, a business that runs without you, or stocks that pay dividends. The danger of fake assets is that they give you a false sense of security. You think you're building wealth, but you're actually just accumulating liabilities that drain your resources. Learning to distinguish between real, cash-flowing assets and fake assets that cost you money is the key to financial freedom. So we have fake money, fake teachers, and fake assets. Kiyosaki's final core idea is about how to combat all this fakeness by improving your financial education. He says our school system is designed to produce good employees, not savvy investors or entrepreneurs. It teaches you how to work for money, but not how to make money work for you. Financial education is what allows you to see the matrix, to understand the rules of the game that the wealthy play. It's not about getting a PhD in economics. It's about understanding the basics of accounting, investing, markets, and the law. It's a lifelong pursuit. Reading books, attending seminars, finding real men, and even playing games like Kiyosaki's cash flow can dramatically increase your financial intelligence. This education is your best defense against the fakes and your most powerful tool for building real, lasting wealth. Let's look at a real-world story that illustrates these concepts perfectly. Think about the 2008 financial crisis. This is a massive case study in everything Kiyosaki talks about. It was fueled by fake assets, specifically subprime mortgages. These were loans given to people who couldn't afford them, bundled together into complex financial products called mortgage-backed securities, and then sold to investors as safe, top-rated assets. Financial experts, the fake teachers on Wall Street and in rating agencies, gave these junk products their stamp of approval. When homeowners started defaulting on their loans, the house of cards collapsed. The value of these assets plummeted to zero. People who thought their homes were secure assets found themselves underwater, owing more than their house was worth. Meanwhile, what did the government do? They printed trillions of dollars of fake money to bail out the banks. This massive injection of cash devalued the savings of ordinary people through future inflation. But who won in this scenario? The financially educated. Investors like Robert Kiyosaki and others who understood the difference between real and fake assets saw the crash coming. They knew the housing market was a bubble. They didn't buy into the hype from the fake teachers. Instead, they held real assets like gold and silver, which skyrocketed in value during the uncertainty. And after the crash, when property prices were at rock bottom, they used their financial knowledge to buy up real estate and other assets for pennies on the dollar, generating massive wealth. The 2008 crisis is a stark, real-world example of how the three fakes work together to transfer wealth from the financially uneducated to the financially educated. It shows that, in a world of fakes, financial literacy isn't just a good idea, it's essential for survival. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground. It can feel overwhelming. But the goal is to take action. So, what can you do today to start applying these lessons? Here are a few practical takeaways. First, start your financial education now. You don't need to enroll in a university. Just pick one topic, say, real estate investing, or understanding cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which Kiyosaki also considers a form of real money. Dedicate 15 minutes a day to reading a book, watching a YouTube video from a credible source, or listening to a podcast about it. The goal is momentum, not mastery overnight. Second, analyze your own finances. Take a piece of paper and draw 2 columns. Assets and liabilities. Go through your possessions and financial statements. Be brutally honest, using Kiyosaki's definition. Does it put money in your pocket or take it out? This simple exercise can be a huge eye-opener. It will show you exactly where your money is going and help you identify the fake assets in your life. Third, question your sources. The next time you hear financial advice, whether it's from a TV pundit, a friend, or an article online, ask yourself, what is this person's track record? Have they actually achieved the success they're talking about? Start looking for real mentors, people who are actually doing what you want to do, and learn from their experiences, not just their words. This isn't about becoming a cynic. It's about becoming a critical thinker. Taking these small, consistent steps will build a strong foundation of financial intelligence that will serve you for the rest of your life. To wrap things up, the core message of Robert Kiyosaki's Fake is a wake-up call. We live in a world where fake money, fake teachers, and fake assets are the norm. These fakes are designed to keep you financially trapped. But the good news is that you can opt out of this system. The solution is not to get angry, but to get smart. By committing to your financial education, learning to distinguish real from fake, and seeking out genuine teachers, you can protect yourself and start building a future of authentic wealth and true freedom. I highly encourage you to pick up a book, Fake, and read it for yourself. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding book. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you found this breakdown helpful and it sparked some new ideas for you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into life-changing books. And don't forget to share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Until next time, keep learning and stay sharp.